There's a new AI tool inside Instagram and Facebook right now, and most people have no idea it's already changing what they're looking at. I'm Chuck Getchell. This is AI in 10. What happened, why it matters, what you can do with it. Let's go. So here's what's going on. Meta, the company that owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, just rolled out something called Muse Image. This happened earlier this week, and it's a bigger deal than the quiet launch might suggest. Muse Image is Meta's first in-house AI image generation and editing model, built internally by their own team, inside something Meta is now calling their Superintelligence Labs. Let that land for a second. Superintelligence Labs, that is not a small name to hang on a department. That's the kind of branding that says we are not just a social media company anymore. But let's talk about what Muse Image actually does in plain English. Right now, when you edit a photo on Instagram, you've got some basic filters, maybe some cropping tools. That's about it. With Muse Image, you'll be able to type what you want and the AI does it, change the background, fix the lighting, make the whole image look like a painting, remove that random stranger who walked into your vacation shot, all without ever leaving the Instagram app. And alongside Muse Image, Meta is also rolling out something called Vibes, a new AI video feed. Think of it like Reels, but instead of watching what other people filmed, you're watching short video clips that AI is generating or remixing on the fly based on your interests. So you search for cozy autumn coffee shop and the feed just makes that for you instantly, which is either incredible or slightly terrifying depending on your relationship with social media. Now here's why this is different from every other AI image tool you've probably heard about. Tools like Midjourney or Adobe Firefly or DALL-E, those are great, but you have to go find them. You have to open a different app or a different website or paste your image somewhere else and then come back. Meta's play here is integration. Muse Image lives inside the app you're already in. The one you open 6 times a day without even thinking about it. That's the Trojan horse. Convenience is how mainstream adoption happens, not features. Meta also mentioned another model in this family called Mango. They haven't released a lot of technical detail yet, but Mango appears to be the big foundation model sitting underneath all of this, the powerful engine powering Muse Image and Vibes. Think of Mango as the engine and Muse Image as the steering wheel. You interact with the wheel. You don't have to understand what's under the hood. And this is where the bigger story starts to come into focus. For the past few years, Meta has been using AI tools built by others, plugging in outside technology. But with Muse Image and Mango, they are building their own models at the foundation level. Just like OpenAI, just like Google, just like Anthropic. Meta is not trying to be a customer of AI anymore. They're trying to be a builder of it. That is not a small name to hang on a department. That is not a small name to hang on a department. That's the kind of branding that says we are not just a social media company anymore. That is a very different game. So what does this actually mean for you? Let's get specific. If you post photos on Instagram for your personal life, your small business, your side hustle, you're about to have a serious upgrade coming your way. The kind of editing that used to require Photoshop training or hiring a designer is going to be a text prompt away. A local bakery owner can generate a gorgeous seasonal product shot without a photographer. A real estate agent can clean up a listing photo without hiring an editor. A parent can take a blurry birthday photo and fix it with a sentence. That is real practical power in the hands of everyday people, and that matters. Now, there are some things worth thinking carefully about here, and I want to be straight with you about them without going full doom and gloom, because this doesn't have to be scary if you understand what's happening. First, authenticity. When AI can generate a convincing image or video inside the same app where you share real moments with real people, things get blurry, fast. The photo your cousin posts from her trip to Italy might be a vacation, or it might be a prompt. You may not be able to tell the difference. That's a real thing we all have to start thinking about. Second, your data. To make these agentic features work well, Meta's models are learning from user behavior, uploaded images, and engagement patterns. That's how AI improves. So it's worth knowing, when you run your photos through AI editing features inside Meta's apps, those interactions become part of how the system learns. That doesn't mean you should stop using the tools. Millions of people already upload and edit personal photos through all kinds of apps, and the benefits are genuinely good. But being informed is better than being surprised. So check the privacy settings in your Meta apps. Look at what data you've allowed to be used for AI training. Meta does give you some control there. You just have to actually go look for it. And if you're posting photos of your kids or sensitive personal moments, think about what you're comfortable sharing through AI-powered features versus keeping in an old-fashioned private album. That's just smart, not paranoid. Now let's talk about one actionable thing you can do right now. This week, go into your Instagram app and look for any new editing options in the photo editor or the story's creation flow. Meta is rolling this out in stages, so not everyone has it yet, but start watching for it. They'll likely label it with something like AI edit or generate or remix. When you find it, experiment. Take a photo you've already posted, something safe, something public. Try typing a simple prompt like make the lighting warmer or change the background to a forest and see what happens. You don't need to be a designer. You don't need to understand how the model works. You just need to start playing with it before everyone else in your industry or your neighborhood does. The people who figure out these tools early are the ones who end up looking like geniuses 6 months later. It's not magic, it's just a head start. And if you've been wanting a more structured way to get up to speed on all of this AI stuff, my AI Explained course is a 30-video series built specifically for people who are curious but don't know where to start. No tech background required, just 30 short, digestible episodes that walk you through the most important concepts. You can find it over at AI Hammock. Here's the bigger picture before we wrap up. What Meta is doing with Muse Image and Vibes is a preview of where every major platform is heading. Social media is becoming AI media. The feed you scroll through isn't just going to show you what other humans made, it's going to show you what algorithms created, personalized, and served up specifically for your eyeballs. That is a genuinely new world. And the best way to move through a new world is not to avoid it. It's to understand it well enough to use it on your terms. Muse Image is just the beginning of what Meta Superintelligence Labs is going to release. Watch what comes next. Because the company that has more daily users than any other platform on Earth just decided to go all in on building its own AI brain. And you're already inside their ecosystem, might as well know how to use it. That's today's AI in 10. If you want to go deeper and learn AI with a community of people just like you, join us at AIHammock.com. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends.